I actually really like this question. How big of a difference is it being on a losing team versus a winning team? What's the locker room like on a winning team versus a losing team? Can you feel the difference in vibe from a winning franchise and a losing franchise? Thanks. Thank you, Ben, for the question. Tyrese, I did not know this. I did not put all this together until I read theringer.com. But you have not been on a winning team since your freshman year at Iowa State.
It's been a while.
But I still think you can answer this question because this is how I would answer this question. I've been on winning teams where the vibe sucked. I've been on losing teams where the vibe was great. I've been on winning teams where the vibe was very indifferent. I don't think it's about losing and winning all the time. Winning certainly cures a lot of problems in terms of interpersonal dynamics and people's enjoyment day-to-day of the job. But a good group is a good group. And when you're going to work every day with people that you genuinely enjoy being around and you know that you're building for something, that to me is a form of winning. And yes, I sound like Giannis and failure and all that bullshit, but I truly believe that. Like, not every team's going to win. Not every team has a chance to win it all. And to me, it's more about like, do I fuck with these people? Yes. If I fuck with these people, like I'm going to enjoy this. That is a win for me.
That's fair. I look at it as, so I got to go with my experience. So my rookie year, I was a rookie in the NBA, so it didn't matter what the locker room was like. I was going to enjoy myself. And like we weren't winning and that was not fun, and like we felt like, oh, we could get in the play-in. It's the first year of the play-in, but we were not going to get in the play-in. And I was a rookie. And so I just had fun regardless. But going into year 2, Luke got fired. It was not fun. We wanted to win. And I feel like we felt like, oh, we're going to, be different this year. But it kind of felt like there was this cloud. And I've talked about this before. Like it felt like there was this cloud and everything that happened was just like, oh, we're the Kings, and they've turned it around. They're a great team now. But for me, year 3, last year with Indy, definitely the most fun I've had playing basketball in a long time. The vibe was awesome. I think everybody just kind of felt rejuvenated to a sense. And we had a bunch of young guys with new opportunity. And I think it's continuing into this year because we have dudes that just get along. And I feel like you kind of alluded to that. But when you have a group of people who like really get along and genuinely want to see each other succeed, it's a little different. And I feel like my team is majority all young dudes who feel like they still have something to prove in this league. And there's not very many egos. And I know when teams have older guys who feel like they still have more to do and all that stuff. That's when it's hard. But for us, we have a bunch of young guys who just want to see each other succeed. And we're a deep team. We play 10 guys most games, and guys are competing. But it's been all in good competition, and I feel like that's helped. And I think that we had James Johnson last year, who was a really good vet for us, who kept things high and the spirit good. And I feel like that's continued into this year. So it's been a lot of fun these last 2 years. But I would like to get back to winning as soon as possible.
I want to one more point I want to make. I was having lunch today with somebody who is in the NBA world, and we were talking about roster construction, and we were talking about the draft and what you look for and how it's such an imperfect science and all that stuff. And something I said to him, something I said to a lot of people, like an underrated part of a player's profile is joy. It's something the Ringer talked about with you. I'm not trying to gas you up here, but but I mean that. Like I remember Jimmy said this about, it was like the greatest compliment that a teammate ever gave me. It was when I was in Philly my second year, and he said to the media something like, I love being JJ's teammate because he's the same guy every day. He comes in, he's smiling, he's talking, and I think about a guy on your team like TJ McConnell, right? I think about one of my teammates, Tobias Harris. It's like those guys, those personalities, they're as important as anything else in the NBA. They really are. It's 82 games. It's literally 7 to 10 months out of the year that you're together every single day with people. And if there's 2 or 3 guys on a roster that come to work every day and are joyful. Like, I know it sounds silly because we're all men trying to compete for something, but it matters, and it's actually contagious. I think it's contagious.
Yeah, changes the whole vibe for sure. Just the energy, and everybody goes through a part in the season where you lose a couple in a row, you lose ones that you should have, and you're not liking where you're at right now. But it's all about like responding, and you can just feel the energy in the whole facility from top down, and that starts with the players, but like I feel like it makes it more enjoyable for the training staff and the weight staff and everybody, and that just keeps the whole energy up. So I feel like that has a lot to do with it.
Do you think with this particular team, you guys, as we are taping this, are the best offense in the NBA? Do you think that the way you guys play offense leads to more joy, just with how fun it is? I mean, it's fun to watch, much less play.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we're putting good energy in the ball, and I think we're number 1 in assists right now. So the ball's being moved, and everybody's getting their opportunity, and I think that helps. I think we all just play the game the right way, and when the ball's hopping like that, and everybody's kind of playing for each other, that helps a lot. And we don't have necessarily anybody who's, ISO heavy or not looking to pass out of 2 or anything like that. And I think that has a lot to do with it. I feel like it's kind of started with me and ran through our roster of just wanting to see each other succeed and enjoying people's success.
We are approaching 1 million subscribers on our YouTube channel. Can't believe we're even close to this. Can't thank you guys enough. If you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button. Lots of fun NBA content coming your way.